Okay, come down here, boom. That would be picture perfect, beautiful, guys. Look at this. We actually have this candle come down right on this line right here, right about 76.82, which was our #1 bullish scenario that we talked about in the last video. Actually, like the last few videos. We've been talking about it for a while now. Tightly consolidating on this 4-hour chart, and we're gonna show you on the 1-hour chart as well. Look at this pattern within Bitcoin, guys. We had a 4-day window, so there's only 2 days left of that 4-day window. We think there will be a massive move in that time. Absolutely astonishing, guys. Another prediction. Wow, I wish with my little heart that every hater of crypto has their life fall apart. Now that is what I'm talking about. Guys, we did it. Bitcoin did break the $10,000 level. Absolutely exciting, astonishing, exactly what we were calling for as we looked at this chart. Guys, just beautiful. Okay, we have so much to get into in this video. Bitcoin currently, though, only, a few $100s away from retesting and actually breaking this lower high. If we break this lower high, we create the first higher high significantly on this macro trend. Again, guys, we have had about 7 or 8 now bullish confirmations, whether it's moving averages, trend lines, horizontal resistance and support, Fibonacci levels, everything. It's been huge. Now this is essentially like number 9 if we're able to break this. And at that point, if we are able to break that, guys, we've seen the momentum slowly build. But once we break this and continue and we get above personally this one key level, I think that instead of this slow build, I think we're going to start having those big candles. Okay, when you're looking at the chart and you're seeing this, okay, a lot of price action, so much to get into. Bitcoin potentially heading up to these key levels that we're actually mentioning, as you can see on this upward trend from the inverse head and shoulder breakout. Absolutely huge. So much to look into, guys. Litecoin as well, altcoins, we're seeing a move up. But guys, will there be a short-term pullback? I keep getting comments like this, guys. Is this it? Or are we going to get a pullback, a retracement? We're going to talk about that in this video. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about altcoins that I personally like. So in the future, we are going to get into that. I kind of want to make a list and maybe just get a few things that I personally like, that I personally am invested in. Because guys, as you know, that video yesterday talking about altcoins, we did mention a lot of altcoins. We love Bitcoin and we love altcoins. Wow, this is awesome. And guys, if your mom asks, tell her all the tissues are for the tears of joy that you wipe off your face because of these crypto gains, and for no other reason. Don't tell her the truth. Guys, let's get into the video. Wow, thank you guys so much for joining me here on this extremely exciting, optimistic, beautiful Sunday morning episode, Sunday evening episode. We have so much to get into in this video. I actually want to show you guys a few tweets because as we were live tweeting last night as Bitcoin was breaking through 10K. Very exciting stuff, you guys. So many things that we really want to delve into. But first, let's get this out of the way. Let's actually do a giveaway for one of these ledgers tomorrow. Okay, so we'll give away this ledger tomorrow. All you have to do is leave a comment below, and guys, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, ding that bell, and we can really get this thing rolling. The rest of these 2 ledgers will be given away sometime this month. And as well, you guys, I've done absolutely no advertising for this on my channel. However, we do have the option to join, okay? And Tier 2 members are going to have access to smaller, shorter, to the point, special little updates in these videos. So guys, I want to start doing that as more and more people have been joining without me even referencing this in the videos. I haven't even been saying that we have this option, but just I guess people are seeing that it's there. All you have to do is hit the join button there, and then Tier 2 members will be able to access a few things, but also the main thing they're able to access. Don't join Tier 3. Definitely don't join Tier 3. I might actually delete Tier 3 to join to get special update videos, and they will not be as long. I have to make these videos somewhat longer for the YouTube algorithm. However, these special update videos are most likely going to be a little bit shorter, jam-packed, and also just full of special updates that I might try to do like the night before the normal video. So kind of quick, rapid-fire updates. Super exciting. If not, guys, just make sure to tune in for the regular videos. Super exciting stuff. And we have so much to really delve into these charts because this is crucial, okay? The 10K level has been broken, and we are just moving on. This bullishness has just continued as we've been talking about here, guys. It's been absolutely beautiful. 10K last night, about 13 hours ago. About 13 hours ago as I'm filming this video, about 11 p.m. on the East Coast, we were able to break through that 10K level, and I tweeted about it right before that, just about this slow, steady climb. Look at this. You rarely see this on the Coinbase chart here, the daily chart. Look at this just small climb. Okay, and now actually I really want to transition, and that's what we can start this video off with. If we take a zoom out to the weekly chart and we look at the massive jump that we had going into the Litecoin halving of 2019 that really started that massive move up to 14K for Bitcoin, one thing you really notice here is that these weekly candles were absolutely massive, okay? Massive weekly candles, and a few actually massive ones in a row, okay? Pretty much from April 1st all the way to June 17th, it was basically massive weekly candle after massive weekly candle. So what you notice now, okay, guys, on these smaller charts, we're having much smaller candles, but we've been consolidating very much so along the way in a very continuous, repetitious pattern. And we can actually look at that on the daily chart. You can see that a little more clearly. What I'm referencing here. We've been getting nice jumps to key levels, but we've also been consolidating along the way and kind of just evening things out on the charts throughout this move, okay? So again, based on what we're seeing now, a pullback at this area would not be a bad thing. In fact, we've already broken 10K. We already have so many technical indicators behind us. Guys, this is looking beautiful right now. If we had a drop right now, I would not be phased. I would be just as excited as we were with these dumps here, or not dumps, but these pullbacks here. And personally, what I might be doing is maybe picking up a little bit more. That's just what I want to do, especially maybe with some of these alts is what I want to do if there's a nice significant pullback. But guys, thing to watch out for, and this could even happen today depending on how the momentum happens. Honestly, so far the momentum has been, like we just pointed out, very slow and steady climbing. It hasn't been like massive pump after massive pump. We do get a daily candle here and there after a pattern is formed on these charts. But for the most part, and especially over the last few days, as you can see here, let me zoom in so you can see this. You know, it's just been a very slow climb here. And again, that's because there's so much resistance here. This has actually been very impressive that we've been able to test this. And we can actually move over to this chart for this. Sorry, this chart. It's actually impressive we've been able to just continue to climb here. Because as you guys know, this is the hour or the 4-hour chart. And we can actually go to the 1 hour just so you can see this more pictured here, more illustrated. This thing was really just bouncing up and down for a while, and you could see that there was some clear resistance, but the momentum, even after all these breakouts, again, we've had breakout after breakout, even after all this momentum, it still it wants to push higher. So that's just been really impressive to me. The fact that it's broken 10K now is absolutely exciting. It's a validation on so many levels. So guys, very interesting, very exciting stuff to look out for. Now, again, I do think one of the key things we have to do is continuously watch out for these alts to see what they're doing, because so far they have been a beautiful, incredibly accurate leading indicator for the rest of the market. Okay, alts are a very interesting topic to me, guys. A lot of you guys absolutely loved the update yesterday. Make sure if you want like an alt update, check out the one from yesterday. A lot of you guys like altcoins, okay? Remember, Bitcoin is one coin, and there are dozens, thousands, in fact, of other coins. Most likely, we don't really want to look at those thousands of coins, but there are handfuls of coins that, in our opinion, could be big. Okay, let's just put it that way. So in this pattern, guys, if we would take this as a history lesson here, again, we can't 100% do that, but if we take it as a history lesson, it would make sense after we breach these levels. We could continue for a day or two just because we've now broken 10K, and I think the exuberance is there, the excitement is there, but a pullback at these levels would make sense, and we could continue higher after finding more support here, as we've been doing, okay? Guys, the main slogan of the channel, when it pumps, it dumps, and when it dumps, it pumps, and that really is just the case. So we just had, this wasn't really a pump. This was more of a very nice building block up to 10K because it took so much to get there after this break that we saw on February 5th, 4 days ago. Okay, but again, not a dump, but a retracement here would be healthy for us. But we have to factor in something here, and that is the momentum of the market. The momentum of the market is very strong. Okay, breaking a 10K is a huge, huge thing, not only in terms of technical indicators and technical levels here, but it is a huge psychological level. Bitcoin has not historically traded above 10K for very much of its life. Okay, we can basically include the entire time that Bitcoin's been above this level, right in this little circle here, okay, and then right in this little circle here. So really, what is this? December 7th to March 1st, a few months there, and then what do we have? June 24th to roughly September. So only a few months there as well. So less than about 6 months in Bitcoin's entire life has it been above that 10K level. Okay, and even more importantly, what we're inching up on now is the 14K level. Bitcoin has been above that level for only about a month in its entire history. So we're getting very close. And again, there's so much to look at on these charts currently. Okay, this is where we are now. Okay, everything above that, this is the entire history of everything above that. Just this area here and this area here. Again, you start to see there's not a lot of previous resistance now going forward that we can really draw on. We're going to have to start using other indicators and other things on these charts to really see, well, what happens. But also, you guys have to keep in mind this is more exciting. Because there's not much horizontal or previous resistance at these levels, that enables us to absolutely have these massive pumps. Okay, and I'm really enjoying the fact that we've had a slow climb in many ways, and a slow, consistent climb since this breakout at the beginning of the year 2020. Now look at that, guys. The beginning of the year 2020 is where this has all happened. It's been absolutely perfect, really. The beginning of 2020 has gotten off to an amazing start. Literally, this broke out June 6th or June 5th, right around this area. And since then, it has been bull mode. Okay, so this is the entire history of 2020 so far. I can put in a little box for you. Okay, this little box right here has been what 2020 has done so far. Absolutely amazing. Let me thicken that up so you guys can see that line here. Look at this. So beautiful. Okay, so we're off to a great start. Breaking the 10K is a huge victory. Now, we have to keep in mind what happens sometimes. And again, a retracement would not be bad here. It would be perfect, actually, just as it was perfect here and just as it was perfect here. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next update. Bless.